Hello, welcome to today's video. Hi, my name is Chamakandebisi, and on this channel, I teach people how to quadruple their finances and scale their business. So if any of this interests you, feel free to click on the plus sign button to join the family. All right. So in this video, I want to talk about this trend of renting your LinkedIn account out. Like, I don't know if you have received a message before or if someone has approached you before to rent your LinkedIn account. Okay. I've had that experience twice, and that's not what we're here for. I just want to talk about the issue of renting your LinkedIn account. Okay. Now, it is not a terrible thing to rent your LinkedIn account, okay? So, what do they use this account when you rent them out? Most organizations or businesses are brand. They love to have authority and audience on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is a very business professional, good looking social media. Like, it gives you leverage, it gives you respect, it gives you professional attention. All right. So most times when they rent your account, it either they tell you to post and talk about their brand or their AI or their digital, maybe their founders, all right, they talk about their business or something, but they'll always tell you to do something for them, or they'll tell you to give them access to your LinkedIn account so that they get to do it by themselves. Okay. So most times they use it to promote either a project or an event or a product or their business for a specific amount of time, like specific period of time. This is what this renting of LinkedIn account is, all right? Now, how much can you make from renting your LinkedIn account? It depends, and this depends on your follower count also. If you have large amount of follower, let's say 10K, 20K and above, you have high tendency of getting these people reaching out to you all the time. All right. And if you have above 5K followers, you're going to start getting these people reaching out to you to tell you, hey, we want you to rent your LinkedIn account out. Okay. So it is profitable. Yes, some people get to pay you $500, 1,000, 2K, depending on how long they want to rent your LinkedIn account. Some people get to pay you as high as 10K. Like I said, depending on how long, depending on what the project is, and also depending on, the number of followers you have and what they're actually looking to promote. All right. So, is it advisable to rent your LinkedIn account? To be honest, personally, I would say no, even if you can make much money from it. Um, I would advise you to trade wisely, at least get to know, the consequences and repercussion if it goes south. And I'm not trying to scare you, but then there are some people who rent your account and they don't release it back because, mind you, when you're giving your account out, you are going to be giving them your login details, your password, PIN code, everything. So they automatically have access to it. Okay. So I wouldn't advise you to give it out, but at the same time, it's a personal decision that, you would want to do. If you trust the brand enough, then sure, you can go ahead because they can pay you $2,000, 5K for just you renting the account out to them, maybe for 30 days or 60 days. So it's a personal decision. So what are the risks involved? The risk is that you can actually lose your account because some persons, when they take the account, they don't return it back. I don't know why, but they don't get to release the account again. So you end up either creating a new account or trying to fight back to, regain your LinkedIn account back. Another thing again that can happen is your account being permanently banned or restricted because when another person have access to your LinkedIn account and it is not being managed properly well, LinkedIn can actually flag your account for violating issues, probably because of the too many logins, too many people logging into the account every single day. So it can lead to either your account getting suspended or permanently banned. Thirdly, it can cost you your personal brand. All right. But I feel like there is no amount of money that is worth the personal brand you are building on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very professional platform that will reward you if you are patient enough in the long run. To be honest, it can pay you up to $10,000 if you are patient enough in the long run. So it can cost you your personal brand, because imagine if you are someone who is centered around a particular niche, and then you give or you rent out your brand or your LinkedIn account to someone who is centered in a different niche, and the person start talking about that thing in your account, a lot of your audience will lose interest, and they begin to either unfollow or completely not want to see your content on their timeline. I feel like there's no amount of money that should be given to you for you to lose your personal brand. It is hard to build a personal brand. That's why you see some LinkedIn accounts with 500,000 followers, and yet their influence is not as strong as someone who has 1,000 followers on LinkedIn. So do not allow money to be what to be given to you to throw away your personal brand. These days, it is hard to command influence. These days, it is hard to get people to buy from you. So, for people to buy or want to, you know, for people to buy or want to dwell around what you do, it is because of the personal brand you have built and the respect and love together you have built with them. So imagine giving out an account you started from scratch to build. That was the major reason I didn't take the offer when it was given to me twice, right? Because I feel like it will literally be me throwing away all my hard work, the experience, the growth, everything all away just for the sake of money, which it shouldn't be that way. All right, money is not everything. Yes, it will help. Money will help you in a lot of ways, but it shouldn't be what you should use to sell off your personal brand. So at the same time, I still do not want to discourage you not to rent your LinkedIn account, but just be careful. But personally, for me, it's a no, no, no for me. Keep your LinkedIn account safe and strong, and keep it to yourself. Okay, it should be something you value the most, because you started building from zero and you have been able to grow to a particular level for these people to reach out to you. All right, so if the conditioning they are giving to you, or they are telling you that you should give them your login, please, I think you should think twice before you do that. Okay, don't just rush in because of the money, because most times some of these people are hackers, and they can even have access to your account to go hurt your audience by telling them to either contribute or pay money or do this, and that's how you just lose your personal brand, your respect, everything, your reputation. It is not worth it to some extent. And I don't want to dwell on the negative aspect so much, but I have seen a lot of people who who got paid and they lose their accounts. So you don't want to be among them. And at the end of the day, they started regretting collecting that money. So if you want to rent your LinkedIn account, just know that there are repercussions, all right? And then if you want to build LinkedIn account so that you can do it for the sake of renting and earning, it is a good business. You can do that, but I would advise you to focus more on building your personal brand on LinkedIn, because it will pay you way, way more than any brand will pay you for renting your LinkedIn account. So I hope this video has been very inspiring, very motivative and educative to you, and you have learned something so that you don't fall victim or even take decisions without knowing the good and the bad side of it. So at the end of the day, it's all up to you. For the sake, I want to ask you this question. For the sake of $5,000, would you rent your LinkedIn account out to a brand or a company? Let me know in the comment section. And lastly, follow this channel so you do not miss out on any of my content. See you on my next video. Bye bye.